boys on the team. You need a knucklehead or two. You need a hothead or two. I'm okay with that. I'm a bit of a hothead myself. Not sure if you guys know that. But it's okay because you need that sometimes. What I'm saying is that although I may be the more volatile one between myself and Rev, there still comes a point when I need to humble myself and say, you know what? Let Rev make that point, or Rev can make that point better than I can.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the way it is because we're a team. Who that confessional runs because you have myself who, I can, come up with the Brandin Cooks voice and get it across and be all angry about it. And then you have Rev who's more of a laid back. He gives you the stats and the points, but it works. We have a good thing going. So for me to want to feel like I need to outshine you, it doesn't benefit us. And that's what I don't want to see happen with the Saints.
Yeah, I get that. And here's what I got to say to that. And I can say this because I don't have a personal relationship with the players I'm about to say it. I don't follow the sport like I do football. The kind of player that you're describing to me is a Tyreek Evans of the Pelicans. The guy's got talent, but he walks onto the court thinking that he is the best player on the court, including better than superstar Anthony Davis. That's where the line has been crossed for me. And I don't see that in Ingram yet, so maybe that's why I'm not mad at Ingram for what he did. I think it's wrong. I mean, don't misunderstand me. You can't get caught, and you don't get caught by doing it by going off on your coach on the sideline. That's not okay, ever, no matter what team you're on, no matter what sport you play. If you do have that serious a problem, you sit your butt down, get to the locker room, and then do it there. However, I don't see him as a selfish player because he sat behind Pierre Thomas for 3 years, didn't say a word, got his time to shine, and now he's starting to shine, and he's always been that emotional player on the field. But like I said, he gets off out into the locker room and stuff, and you never hearing about it. And that's why for me, and I told this to Nick Underhill, this is why this is not as big of a deal to me as the Cooks deal is, because he got emotional in the game. He yelled at his coach. Then the first thing he talks about in the locker room is how he needs to do better and not do that. You don't hear him saying anything. There's no rumors that sprouted out from Ingram's camp or agents about trades. None of that. He's not the one who mentioned anything about money. That was a Fox Sports guy tweeting something that ended up getting a ton of likes and a ton of retweets. So it ended with him at the sideline. And that's why I was not mad. Like the Cook scenario made a lot of us mad. So it wasn't as big of a deal for me. I still think it's wrong. I just didn't get upset because he's not that selfish player to me. He's not the New Orleans Saints version of Tyreek Evans. Junior Gillette was that. Mark Ingram's not.
Now, let me totally contradict myself really quickly, and I don't mind that I'll do it. I'm not as mad at Mark Ingram as I was Brandin Cooks. That's number one. And number two, is it wrong of me that a part of me cheered when I saw Mark Ingram snapping on Sean Payton on the sideline? Like, a part of me cheered when I saw him snapping on Sean Payton. And I know, like I said, I know I totally contradicted myself, but a part of me cheered because I felt like someone needs to get at Sean Payton and remind him, dude, you are going a little bit crazy and you need to be, toned off a little bit. Now, mind you, wrong place, wrong time. And yes, I understand that the Saints were, hanging a half 100 on the Cardinals. And so, it's wrong place, wrong time. But a small part of me cheered Mark Ingram on.
Yeah.
Even though I know it was wrong.
That's it. And I'm not trying to defend the action. God knows what's up. That's why he came out into the locker room and during his post game, he asked about it and talked about it. But it's 9:20, guys, so we need to get to where we're signing off. I want to say one thing, and then I'll let Brian let you know where you can follow him. We had Barry from the Big Easy Believer join us earlier. Make sure you check out his articles on BigEasyBeliever.com, and you can also follow him at HairhandHoodat on Twitter. Brian, ring us out. Let us know where they can follow you, and then we'll see everybody Tuesday next week after the holidays, hopefully after a great Christmas for everybody.
Thank you all for listening in. We brought the Who That Confessional back. Rev brought me on, and we kind of wanted to do this all over again. That's a little bit of a reboot. You guys have been tuning in, so thank you all for that. Happy holidays to you all. Please have a safe and happy holiday. You can find me on Twitter at BryanTNR. That's at BryanTNR. Give me a follow, throw me a shout. If I'll be at the game this Saturday, so if you see me out there, don't be afraid to say hi. I'm only crazy on radio. I'm actually an okay person. So just give me a shout. It'll be all good. So, thank you all again for listening. We really appreciate it. Rev, in case I don't get a chance to say it, my brother, happy holidays to you and your lovely family. So take care, my man.
All right, thank you. And you guys know you can follow me at Rev Deuce Wyndham on Twitter and Canal Street Chronicles when I'm able to do my film study articles, things like that. I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. May God bless y'all, keep y'all, and may His Spirit be with y'all, with your family. I really hope it's a great weekend for everybody. It's that favorite time of year for me. So y'all have a blessed one. We'll see you next Tuesday after a Saints win, 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock, Who Dat Confessional. Y'all have a great night.